What I like coming about the school is the sense of community, the things we learn, such as not what to think, but how to think and why we think. The way we think about things isn't always the way we perceive them to be, and this is how we learn the way things actually are and how we learn to accept them and use them in our lives every day of the week.
I'm definitely a lot more present, a lot more conscious. We can get very swept up in daily life and how busy we are and just act very mechanically without giving much thought to our actions. So that's been the main impact, I think, on my daily life is just trying to be conscious.
Obviously we begin with the foundation course being a comparative study of philosophies East and West. A lot of the time with the different traditions and religions and philosophical traditions, what you find is just different perspectives of the same underlying ideas.
It's helped to kind of see that there's more than the ego or your own kind of individual interests. That philosophy isn't about, not necessarily all about intellectual investigation. It's about taking those lessons and putting it into action.
The opportunity to explore and investigate different topics, art, ecology, mythology, but at the same time making them very interesting from a practical point of view. So not only discussing, but also learning something from all of that. I thought it was an amazing initiative.
What I've learned as my time as a student here is to recognize my emotions and the way I think about things, that they don't control me, they don't define me. There's many different ways of looking at something and many different ways to get there. They're not all necessarily wrong. How to observe myself, how to know why I do things, such as why would I be lazy, why would I be very enthusiastic.
Attending class has changed my perspectives in regards to challenges that arise in life, to see them as opportunities for growth and learning as opposed to just difficulties. They become opportunities for learning.
And really what you're trying to do is you're trying to think for yourself. And that's an ongoing process to try and look at the world through your own eyes and slowly but surely deepening your own understanding of yourself and of the world around you and people around you.
It's a great atmosphere and I love to see so many different people from all walks of life. Yes, we all have fun and we learn to work together beyond the different personal preferences and styles, and I think that's a brilliant opportunity.
It's helped me to realize that philosophy can be quite elegant in one way and quite simple, to actually get a very simple perspective on life through reflection on your own ideals.
Not to over-identify with material things, you know, such as your job, your possessions, your house, where you live, and instead, you know, investigate the values and the virtues that are important to you.
Well, I would recommend it to friends who I knew perhaps were interested in doing something for society, because that's again an opportunity that very few of us even seek, right? To do something not only for our own personal interest, but something to contribute. I would also recommend to friends who are curious about different civilizations and learning from them, because our own society has so much to learn from the past so that we can build a future.
Anybody had any kind of drive to do anything from a community perspective or to teach classes or to write, or there's always a support structure there, so that's, you know, it's a very supportive culture.
I would say to my friends, do you know all those self-help books and those videos you watch on YouTube? I say we do all that stuff here and even more. So it's best to come down and learn and experience it for yourself as well.